Welcome to the digital learning platform at Xavier's College, Jaipur. I am Mrinalini Faujdar, Assistant Professor, Xavier's College, Jaipur of Public Administration. Today, we will be dealing with one of the most important chapters of Indian government and administration, Preamble. Understanding Preamble of India. What is Preamble? It is considered as the philosophy of the Indian Constitution. It gives the epistemology of the Indian Constitution. It deals with the source of the Indian Constitution, the nature of the Indian Constitution, the purpose and objectives of the Indian Constitution, and the date of inception, that is when Indian Constitution was adopted. What is the source of Indian Constitution? As said by Constituent Assembly, the people themselves are the source of the Indian Constitution. The Constitution of India is made by the people for the people themselves. And the preamble of Indian Constitution is based on the objective resolutions which was passed by Jawaharlal Nehru and which was adopted by the Constituent Assembly of the country. What is the nature of the preamble? Preamble is the non-justiciable part of the Indian Constitution. As it cannot be enforced by any court of law. Along with preamble, directive principles of state policy under part 4 are dealing with article 36 to 51. Fundamental duties dealing with article 51A are also the non-justiciable part of the Indian Constitution. That is, they cannot be enforced by any court of law. The preamble, it defines the purpose and the objectives of the Indian Constitution. The country is sovereign, it is socialist, it is secular, it is democratic, and it is republic. This is the sequence, the same sequence we have to follow while understanding the Indian Constitution. What is the date of inception? The Indian Constitution, it was adopted on 26 November 1949, but it came into force on 26 January 1950. Now, what are the purpose of the Indian Constitution? Purpose, it defines the ideals and aspirations of the people. The purpose which are already achieved. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. These are the purposes that we have already achieved. What are the objectives? Objectives which are yet to be achieved. It's secured to every citizens of the country. Justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. These are yet to be achieved. What is sovereignty? The sovereignty says that the country is not under any external or internal control. We are neither under the dictatorship, we are nor under the military rule. So, the country is not under any external or internal control. What is socialist? The achievement of socialistic pattern through the democratic means. The word socialism was added in the Constitution through 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976. What was the need to add this concept? Socialism in India defines the mixed economy, where both public sector and private sector work together. Secularism. Secularism, it is based on the concept of Sarva Dharma Sambhav. India is not non-religious. India is not anti-religious. India respects all the religions. This word was again added through 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976, which defines that Indian Constitution respects all the religions. India is democratic. We have representative democracy, where the people, they have the right to choose their own representatives. Through 74th Constitutional Amendment Act 1992, this representative democracy was transformed into participative democracy. Because through this Amendment Act, for the first time, democratic decentralization was established in India through Panchayati Raj institutions and through municipalities. Republic. Republic says that there is no hereditary rule. There is no monarchy in India. Like in UK. UK, there is the existence of monarchical democracy. Whereas in India, there is no hereditary rule. The head of the state, the president, should be elected. If a country is said to be republic, the head of the state should be elected whether through direct elections or indirect elections. India is republic because the president of India is indirectly elected by the people. What are the objectives? Justice. India entails social, political and economic justice. The social and economic justice is achieved by making the state more as a welfare state. Political justice by exercising universal adult suffrage under Article 326, which is not a fundamental right, but it is a legal right. What is liberty? Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Article 19 and Articles 25 to 28 promotes liberty in India. It is one of the essential attributes of the free society that helps the development of intellectual and spiritual faculties of an individual. What is equality? Providing equal status and opportunity to the people. Article 15, that there shall be no discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, sex and place of birth. Article 16, dealing with there shall be no discrimination in the public employment. Article 17, dealing with abolition of untouchability. Article 18, dealing with abolition of titles. These promotes equality in India. India also favors positive discrimination. What is positive discrimination? Positive discrimination means reservation that we are providing to the people who are underprivileged. So, it is promoted under Article 16(4). Fraternity, the sense of brotherhood prevailing amongst all the sections of the society. Fraternity is an evolving process. By 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976, the word integrity was added in the Indian Constitution. One of the most remarkable and the landmark case of the Indian Constitution for the preamble is Keshwanand Bharti case versus State of Kerala in the year 1973. Supreme Court ruled that the preamble is the part of the Constitution, though not the essential part of the Constitution, but it is the part of the Constitution and it can be amended. But the basic structure of the Indian Constitution, which is the part of the preamble, cannot be amended. This is the preamble. Thank you.